Hi friends, in this lecture we will be studying working with guides and grids. So the first thing which we'll do is we'll click on the file menu and we'll select open, and on the desktop go into the exercise files folder and go into the folder called as section 3 lecture 6 working with guides and grids, and open this file titled guides and grids and click on open. Now if you watch this particular file, you will see that there are three rectangles. Let me just move them to some random locations. Now suppose in this middle triangle is there, I want to align it with reference to the upper triangle. So I will select the middle triangle, and the moment I bring it in line with the upper triangle, you will see one pink line coming over there. This indicates that the second triangle is in alignment with the upper triangle, and this pink line is called as the smart guide. Same way I will click on the lower triangle, and when I bring it to the right, you will see I get a smart guide indicating that it is also aligned. And at the same time, when I take it on the top, when it comes to a point where it is equidistant, it will show me that as well. And then I will release. So now I am successful in aligning all the three vertically as well as equally distributed space between the three rectangles. Now just you have done like how you have done it vertically, you can also do it horizontally. So let's move the second triangle, and you will see that you get a smart guide indicating it is aligned, and I will move the third triangle and third rectangle, and that is also aligned. So this way you can align the three rectangles or any objects centrally, vertically, and you can even equally distribute the rectangles. You can even align the objects to the left. Example, if I bring it to the left side, you can see you get this smart guide indicating that it is equally aligned to the left. Same way here also, I can move this and indicate the point. Same way I can move this and I can align this also to the left or to the right. Now just like you have these smart guides, you also have something called as the grids and the guides. Now in order to enable them, first I will turn on the rulers. So I'll click on view and I will say click on rulers and select show rulers. So you will get the horizontal ruler and the vertical ruler. By default, the 0, 0 position is always the upper left corner. Example, I want to move this particular rectangle to the 0, 0 position. Then I can click on transform. If it is not visible here, you can click on window and select transform. Okay. Now I will type over here X position as 0 and Y position as 0, and it will bring that rectangle to the 0, 0 location on the artboard. If I want, I can also move the 0, 0 location to a new point. Take for example over here. And now if this rectangle is selected and I type 0 and 0, so it will move to the new 0, 0 location. To move this 0, 0 origin point back to this location, just double click over here and it will move back to the 0 location. Now I will just zoom out a bit, And what I will do is I'll try to make one more artboard. So over here on the right, I click on the artboard and I draw one more artboard. Now notice that when you are on this artboard, the 00 marker is over here, and when you are on this artboard, the 00 marker is over here. If you right click on the ruler and you say change to global rulers, then there will be only one 00 marker on with reference to both the artboards. But if you right click over here and change to artboard rulers, then this will have a different 00 marker and this artboard will have a different 00 marker. I prefer to keep it to the artboard settings. Now, the next option you get is you can say view, and in view you can say show grid. So you can see, you get to see these grids, and you can zoom further and you can align the objects with reference to these grids as well. Okay, and you can size them up, you can increase or decrease their size basis the grid, so it helps you work more precisely with reference to the grids. If you want to adjust the spacing between the grids, then you have to click on edit and select preferences, and in preferences select guides and grids. So here you can say grid line after every, suppose we will say 100 pixels, and subdivisions is 8, and if you want you can change the color of the grid lines also. So you can see you get the grid lines ready with the units which you have specified. If you don't want the grid lines, click on view. Okay, here there is one very nice feature called as snap to grids. So if you click over view and you select snap to grid, now when you move the objects, it will automatically snap to the grid points. Anywhere you take, it will snap magnetically to the grid point. If you don't want the grids to be visible, you can say view and you can say hide grid. Now although the grid is hidden, but the snapping will still remain on unless you go into view and say snap to grid, you turn it off. Now you can move precisely to any location. Now just like you have grids, you also have guides. You can click on the ruler and you can bring one guideline down like this. And same way you can bring one guideline down vertically also like this. If you are bringing one guideline down like this and if you press Alt key, then it will make it into a vertical guideline. If you don't want the guideline, just select that guideline and press the delete. Just select the guideline and press the delete. If you want to make a guideline out of this object, then you get one more option. You can say view, you can select guides, and you can say make guides. So it will make a guideline out of this box, and now you can align the object with reference to this guide. You can see, and with reference to this guide you can align the object. The beauty of the guides is although it is visible here in the artboard, it will never print. So friends, in this lecture we have seen how to work with guides and grids and how to use it as an alternative for aligning and distributing objects. So with this we end this lecture. We'll see you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.